The concept of CTWD is very important for us, especially on the ground in Bangladeshi situation. So the Dalit word is quite new, and people do not want to accept some of the communities, they don't feel comfortable to say Dalit. So when we started calling the CTWD, discrimination based on work condition, this can cover a range of issues that people can easily understand, that based on something is occupation based, people, there's a hate species. So if I say, no, you cannot do that, he is doing what his occupation, his other occupation are respected, equally respected, and the dissent is that where he born, it is not the consideration for rights or his rights. So this concept is quite useful on the ground to take forward the movement. These conferences, this assembly that we met last 3 days, we spent time, this is really useful on the other, in the sense that we struggled a lot in last 1 decade. Now, when we go to the government or national government to adopt the policy or any laws, they does not care. Say that our constitution specifically mentioned that there is no discrimination based on caste and creed. There is no any declaration and any commitment by the UN, because other groups, disability group, indigenous group, and other child rights, women's rights, they are recognized by the UN. But these groups are not recognized by the UN. They say they are the minorities, but within the minorities, their suffering is much more extended, So that's, I think that if we can come collectively, what we did, the strategic planning, and we can move forward next 5 years, we hope that we will get something from the United Nations. This can be advocacy tools for the government to adopt more policies, laws, as well as specific allocations for their development. Through the UPR process, we have found some of the recommendation in favor of Dalit, but government do not really respect on that. And even the United Nations organizations based in Dhaka, they do not have any specific focus to develop this community. Once something is recognized by UN, then they will have to take care of this particular community. We are planning to move forward. There's some of the work already we have planned, that you will see the SDG itself, the framework, do not recognize the Dalit issues as marginalized issues. So it would be great to really look into that, what has happened last 80 years to develop the Dalit community and other marginalized community, that we need to really come up with a thematic report based on the last 80 years intervention that would give us another platform to collectively that come to the New York or Geneva to say, you see that your framework does not include this community, that's why national government do not really care. So this is one type of advocacy that we can do. We also can involve the parliamentarian and any other stakeholders. This would give us an opportunity to really look into what are the international agencies as presence in the community, and the other UN agencies are there, international donors are there. They do not understand, they understand clearly the minorities and indigenous community. They say your problem is indigenous, and in Bangladeshi context, they blame me saying that you are importing something from India, we do not have Dalit. So Dalits are there, we are able to raise this issue last 12 years, that people are start recognizing. So further advocacy work, help, involving them would really help us to move forward. An important mention is that last 4-5 years, the government is responding to submitting report to the UN, all the under the treaty bodies and UPR mechanism. So we are very active, and will be more active for submitting the thematic report on WD issues. And it is only focused on the Dalit, like caste-based discrimination. There are other discrimination based on work condition. So we'll include all these issues collectively, because see, there are the linguistic minority people. They are discriminated in the same way. But if we say they are the Dalit, they will not be happy to really recognize them in Dalit. So if we say DWD, they will be happy to be included in our report. So our strength will be broadened, So that the things that I hope that we can advocate in the coming days in Bangladesh. Thank you so much.